Are we going to be able to see the pictures? It's fine.
Why is the screen off?
I don't know. Turn it off.
Where's the mean producer?
All right, hey everyone. Welcome. Of course, it's Wednesday here on Color Circuit, so it's the Improv Podcast. I'm your host, Phil, and of course, my co-host tonight with me for Improv Donut, the short-form Improv Podcast game show we're going to do. I messed that up. But anyway, our co-host tonight is...
Tito.
Tito.
I'm here.
Going?
I've traveled all the way from Improv Bagel to be
It's
here
true.
at Improv Donut. I'm
It's
very
true.
excited.
Wow.
So you time traveled backwards.
I time traveled backwards in
Good
time.
job.
did.
By the
Croissant
way,
road.
the Improv Bagel that's
Uh-huh.
coming up in an hour, great episode.
Awesome.
Nice.
Good to know
Yes.
that. Make sure you guys tune in, and we're going to need plenty of suggestions from you, our lovely audience. We're going to need suggestions such as colors, places, people, names, objects, anything you
Things.
want. Throw us everything you can over there on our comments. And, of course, we got Alicia Keys over here. Well, she's worked with us a few times before. Give it up for Alicia.
Yep.
She's also going to be providing some suggestions when she gets bored. I won't call you she, sorry. I assumed your gender. Anyway.
Are you gender fluid? Phil?
Yeah,
Come on.
okay,
It's
excuse me.
2018.
All right, everyone. So we're going to go ahead and do some improv here. And to get us started, I need a topic that we're going to go ahead and go to Alicia for this. So we're going to do, these improvisers are going to have an improvised, Okay.
Oh, no.
So we're cut.
It is.
Okay, cool. So we're still going? Okay,
Good,
cool.
'cause
Thank you,
that
Michelle.
time travel bit was good.
That was great.
So,
Yeah, I was like,
I'm
we
glad we
can't-
get to
like,
keep that.
reconnect us. Like, so,
All
Tito,
right.
where'd you travel from?
Alicia, what?
Never mind. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think we are live.
Wow. Monster
Keep saying
Mishi
offline.
Monster
Yeah.
Mishi already on it with this,
Okay.
with suggestions.
Yes.
Okay, it says offline on that thing, but whatever. We're not gonna
We
listen
don't need to see that.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
We already got a comment. We're on, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Somebody has.
So
So
you
you
can
What's
can
happening?
see.
I got to it.
6.
Am I starting from the very beginning?
4.
Okay.
3.
And we're back. Hey everyone! Thanks to you, Alicia, who
Yes.
fixed our technical problems.
Did we ever leave?
I don't know. Michelle, did we ever leave? It said you're online. Okay, we're
Yeah,
online.
good
No
job.
worries. Okay, so again, we're going to be doing some short form improv. And to get us started, we're going to go to Alicia. And we're going to form an improvised debate. Here comes the man. He's going to yell at everyone.
I know.
Uh,
We're your head in shame now.
So he's going to shame us. So
Shame.
anyway, let's go ahead and get started with our improvised debate. Our improvisers are going to be having a well thought out and well-formed debate. All we need from our producer is what's something you're passionate about. It could be something in the news, like Trump is doing his Trump thing again.
We're passionate about Trump.
Or are you passionate about Trump?
It's not-
This
Oh,
may
no,
determine
or-
if you
or-
come back.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a suggestion that's not Trump.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Something,
Yeah, something in the news.
you are passionate about, something that you enjoy. Maybe something you're reading in the news, or
Oh God, it's gonna be wrestling.
it could be whatever. Yeah. Sharks. Sharks. Thank you, everyone. Sharks.
I grew up in Florida, and that is important to know about sharks because you're near the beach. You go there all the time. Not just sharks, but stingrays. So you have
Challenge.
like a.
Yes, Megan.
He has not pointed out the most important animal of Florida, which is obviously the alligator.
Ooh, you're right. He's not Floridian. Go ahead, proceed.
Card
So
revenge.
alligators are really what Florida prides themselves on. I mean, alligators eat babies, they eat women. They are the real fear of Florida.
Challenge.
Yes, Nick.
I'll eat an alligator.
Ooh, proceed.
Down in New Orleans, they got you go and eat all the kind of swamp animals, and you go into a restaurant.
Challenge.
Yes, Tito.
Not everybody in the South talks like that.
That's true. Proceed.
I grew up in like a liberal bastion in the South, St. Petersburg, Florida, and it's delightful. There were a lot of variety of people and voices
Challenge.
and everything.
Megan.
None of this story is delightful. It's just Tito talking about himself.
Oh, that's true. Let's hear.
Tito is very obsessed with Florida, but he's only interested in Florida because that's where Tito is from. We're from New Mexico. We want to hear about New
Challenge.
Mexico.
Nick.
Oh,
I'm not from New Mexico.
All right, let's represent the other
I happen to
side.
be from New Jersey, and and we don't have alligators and we don't talk funny. But
Challenge.
Yes, Katie.
People in New Jersey talk funny like all the fucking time.
Ooh, let's hear about this.
Yeah, like, okay, come on. They have an accent. It's not quite as posh as a New York accent, but it is kind of like up there with like grating annoyingness. So, I mean, honestly.
Challenge.
Yes, Tito.
I'm afraid to grate cheese.
Oh, let's hear about that.
It's really fun when you start, but then you get down to the nub and you're like, how much do I continue? Because I don't want to slice my fingers, but I don't want to throw this glob of cheese away.
challenge.
Katie.
Tito needs to be a man and just risk his fingers because cheese is like ultimate.
Challenge.
Yes. Yes, Megan, who challenged the challenge.
Just enjoy that fucking cheese. Don't grate your fingers. Just plop in that cheese in your mouth. The little nubby left.
All right. Do you have more to that? Or proceed.
I just wanted to state that challenge was not a good challenge.
Challenge.
Nick.
I think that the guillotine is a more effective way to slice your cheese.
It's very true. Let's hear about this.
Okay, so like grated cheese is fine if you're making a pizza, but like other than that, how like you're not going to enjoy like just a bowl of grated cheese. Whereas like if you have the guillotine, it's like nice even slabs of cheese. And then
Challenge.
Megan.
As a child, I used to get my hand beat because I was always trying to steal cheese from the bowl of grated cheese. Like that is the most
Let's
delicious.
hear about this.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Let's hear more
Challenge.
about this.
Proceed.
Yes, you can proceed.
No, challenge.
It's good. Oh, yes, Katie.
Actually, the mandolin is preferred. I mean, we can.
I still want to hear about her hands getting slapped.
yes.
Go ahead, Megan.
I grew up in a shockingly Hispanic family, and we made tacos a lot, and they would grate cheese, and I would always try and eat cheese before the tacos were ready, and my aunts or whoever
Standard.
spent all the time grating it would slap my hands away.
challenge.
Nick.
In England, they call them tacos.
I want to hear about this.
Yeah, well, for some reason they like accentuate the A in ridiculous ways, like tacos. But then if you say bravado, then it's like they're inconsistent. The British
Challenge.
are fooling us.
Tito.
In England, they don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese.
What do they call it?
They call it a royale with cheese.
Proceed.
This morning I woke up, went onto YouTube like you do after drinking a cup of water, and I watched an 18-minute clip breaking down the poetry of Tarantino. And just it was this great retrospective of Tarantino's career that I just woke up to, and it reminded me like Tarantino really knows what he's doing, and he's a fantastic artist. The movement, they talk about the movement of the camera and the this and the that. Are you going to challenge me or not? You're moving your hands about.
You're burning.
Okay, I love
We're Tarantino fans
Kill
back
Bill
there, so.
Volume 2 more than Volume 1. Although I think Volume 1 is more watchable. I think 2 is maybe the better film. Like
I'll
a
agree with
lot
that,
more
yes.
like exciting twists happen.
Yeah.
You have the flashback to her training montage. You have the twist where she doesn't kill Bud. She gets like put in the
Spoiler
coffin.
alert. Yes, Nick.
I get Uma Thurman and Gwyneth Paltrow mixed up.
Me too.
Ooh.
Let's hear about that.
Well, like they
Wrap it
kind
up.
of look the same, and so, but like. I think Uma Thurman is originally from Florida, and like, but I can't tell with the accent. So I think like if she would just do maybe like alligator wrestling or some kind of thing.
Challenge. Nick just wants to talk about Florida because he's in love with Tito.
Noted. Go ahead, Nick.
I do love Tito in a platonic way.
Thank you.
Yeah. So like
And thank you. There we go.
got derailed.
Trying to wrap it up.
No worries. We got that.
Good
Good job, everyone. So we learned a lot. I hope that was to your liking
Go
there,
win some
Alicia.
Tarantino
You learned a
tonight.
lot about sharks. Good.
Recommend
That's all it
Django
was.
Unchained.
Yes.
All right, Katie, it's all
I've
you.
seen it.
Okay, so next up we have a game called Ding, where two improvisers are going to start a scene, and if I don't like what they say or if I just want them to change it up because I'm the mistress of the bell, it's going to go something like this.
I have a dog. I have a cat. I have a woof woof beaver.
There we go. And to get us started, if we can get an occupation like a therapist or a psychoanalyst.
Do we have
Let's
suggestions in the
see.
comment? Let's go ahead and go to the comments.
Nurses.
Thank you,
Okay.
Monster Mishi. Nurse, you need to really get out of here. Your overtime is over. Get out.
It's a 36-hour shift, and it's killing me.
I know, and you're taking this job too serious, okay? You got to get out there. Like, don't be like me, like a Robin. I'm Chris. I don't think we've ever met before.
It was my first day, and
Oh,
they
hey.
made me work 36 hours.
How's it going? I'm Connor.
I'm Marcia.
Marsha, hi.
Yeah.
Connor.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it
you
just-
shouldn't. Yeah, just I've been here for years, and I
Yeah,
mean,
this first day is killing me. This first day has taught me a lot about human compassion. This first day is making me rethink a lot of choices in my life. I originally wanted to be a Broadway singer.
Mhm.
I originally wanted to be a veterinarian. I originally wanted to follow people on the bus and then document their quirks.
People watching. Yes,
People watching, but it's not lucrative.
it doesn't make any money.
And my parents were like, "We can't support you anymore.
Well-
You need to get a real job."
Well, I'm glad you chose nursing.
Yeah.
I'm glad you chose aquantologists. You're going to be a speech therapist?
Well, eventually, I figured like I'll get in the hospital.
Yeah.
As a nurse.
You'll start nursing and then you'll go to
then-
speech therapist.
Well, yeah, but you know what I think I'm going to do is like work on the patients.
Mhm.
Like, what I think I'm going to do is start in the coma ward.
Uh-huh.
What I think I'm going to do is start tainting their blood supply. And make them just sort of speak in tongues, and then I can help them. It's like a
Like an exorcism, sort of?
Exorcism,
Oh, you want to do exorcism?
exorcism. It's sort of like a voodoo
Oh.
speech therapy approach.
Well, that sounds lucrative. Look, that sounds horrible. I just got to tell you, you should really stick with this job, but you have to get an outside hobby. Maybe you could do exorcism on the side, or maybe you could like take photography or painting.
I-
Or maybe you could fish. Have you ever seen the sunset at noon? Because it will happen.
I think you've been working here too long.
I have. This is my 47th hour here in the hospital. I essentially live here. I cry all the time at night.
I do too.
Well, I mean, like, if you just shadow me, I'll take care of you. Okay?
And scene.
Nice.
All right. All right, guys, we're gonna play a fun party thing. You can try this one at home, but you won't be as good at it as we are.
It's true.
Fuck you, audience.
You'll probably be better than me.
I'm really.
reaction.
I'm
like,
a good
One
host.
audience, remember
We
right
keep
now.
watching. We love you guys.
We love you, Michelle. Do not listen to this guy.
I'm a good host. All right, guys, we have all of our improvisers on this table stage.
Table stage.
God damn it! I've forgotten like the rhythm for
It's
hosting.
all right.
left and right. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab suggestions of categories from you, the audience, and they're gonna have to say things in that category. If they repeat themselves, or if they take too long to answer, or I just don't like it, or it's not in the category, I will kick them out of the lineup. It will make sense when you see it. Don't listen to my words. Watch it. Okay, here we go. True words.
Better words have been spoken. Okay.
All right, guys, let's have the suggestion of a category like books or types of apples.
Wood.
Tons.
Discos.
Toothpaste. Music.
Go
Okay,
music.
yeah, let's go with music. Here we go.
Heavy metal.
Rock.
Country.
Bluegrass.
Classic rock.
Jazz.
Pan flute.
Rap.
Bruce Springsteen.
Musical.
Tuvan throat singing.
New Age.
African.
Bongo.
Interstellar.
Congo.
Instrumental.
Punk rock.
Acoustic.
Acapella.
Pop punk.
Opera.
Pop punker.
All right, Phil has one hand up, two hands, and you're done. Keep one down.
You're not
Okay,
done
let's
yet,
grab
guys.
another suggestion. Gaming. I like gaming. Let's go with gaming.
Gaming.
Monopoly.
Pac-Man.
RPG.
PC.
Final Fantasy.
Risk.
Super Mario Brothers.
Life.
Mass Effect.
Oh,
Miss
you have a hand
Pac-Man.
Did you say Miss Batman?
Miss Pac-Man.
Ms. Batman. That's a better one.
I want to see. I want to
I'd
see
play
Miss,
that game.
Miss
Batman.
Batman.
I would play that
All right,
game.
another
It's
suggestion.
Batgirl just grown
Ooh,
That's true.
That's what
Ooh, there is actually the bad
insults. Yeah, let's go with insults. Thank you, Monster.
Your mama's so fat.
Asshole.
Die.
Dick.
Dick hole.
You're ugly.
Prude.
Cum swaller.
Fuck you.
Cum dumpster.
Cocksucker.
You smell bad.
I'm gonna cut you with a yeah.
You're cross-eyed.
Sperm bin.
Fuck hole. That one got me.
No, you're out. You stumbled through it. All right, you are out of here.
Cum
It's down to
dumpster
Megan,
got me,
Katie,
sorry.
and you.
Or cum receptacle or whatever
Sperm
you
bin.
said. Sperm bin. Thank you.
A few beats in it felt like you were all just insulting me.
Well, I
That's
mean,
why I was
Why
so
not
quick
so
with
Yeah,
it.
that's why we were too good at that.
Cum dumpster. Yeah.
Tito looks like a sperm
It's a
bin
cum.
to me.
It's a
it's okay.
sperm
We
receptacle.
know you have feelings.
That's
There's two of them
important
because that's
part
the
of
only way you
society.
can.
What the fuck?
I can't see it.
Despotico? I don't know what.
Despacito?
Despacito? That's not a category. Thank you.
Pickles.
Pickles. Shoes. Let's go with shoes.
Stiletto.
Manello.
Clogs.
Blocky.
Oh, it took too long to respond. 2 hands up. You are
Out of
here.
it's down to Nick
Blocky.
and
I was thinking Nike, and then I
Katie?
thought I had black shoes. Turned into Blocky.
okay. Let's. I want 2 different categories. Okay, something like books and presidents. Just throw any out. I'm gonna grab 2. Ways to die or belief systems. Yes.
Yeah, we got a few in the comments.
Let's
I don't know
see.
if you want to pick any of those, or do we have some up?
Snacks.
That's good.
Snacks and television. So you guys can pull from either one of the categories. Snacks or television. Final round.
Potato chips.
Ding dongs.
Different strokes.
Better Call Saul.
Gilligan's Island.
Breaking Bad. Twinkies.
Cheetos.
Snowballs.
Suzy Q.
Carrots.
Little
Oh, you
Debbie.
keep
Damn
saying,
it.
you're out.
Outta here.
Finally.
Not
Katie's
funny,
the winner.
Debbie.
Good job, KT.
I can't believe I was out on one.
I know.
Little Debbie got me out again.
She always lets me down.
Yeah.
And she's
All right,
Hey,
Nick.
we're ready for our next game.
Alright.
This is a little thing we call ABC, and what we're going to do is we're going to have actually 3 of our players are going to do a scene, and the dialogue will go along in the route of the alphabet. But we're not going to start today. We're going to pick a random letter to start with. But before we get there, can we have a location to have 2 of our? I think it's going to be.
I'll
Katie.
enter.
We'll do Katie and Megan, who are going
Yeah,
to
yeah. I'll
start
enter.
this scene, and we just want a location that these 2 folks could be at. Maybe the food court at the mall or the bathroom at the mall.
That's sexist.
thrift store.
Everything's at the mall because we're women.
Yeah. It's all right.
Well, you're right, but
Do we have a location?
yeah. Oh, they started. They threw one
Can
up
I-
there
can
in
I-
the comments
Can I preach about the religion of cabbage
later.
later?
Where's our location?
Oh.
Jail.
Jail.
You
Okay.
2 ladies are in jail, and we're
Sweet.
gonna just. Can we have a
Porn.
letter of the alphabet? Any letter of
Someone
the
gave us
We have a
K.
K.
K. We're gonna start with a K in jail, ladies.
Killed a man. It was awesome.
Liar. I don't believe that you'd be a killer.
My dead body would beg to differ.
Now. I do not see a dead body around here.
All right, you ladies. It's time to get to bed. I'm no more fiddly faddling around. Get to bed.
Police Officer Phillip. I do declare that I am not tired.
Quite frankly, neither am I.
Really now. Now I remember you 2 napping off during arts and crafts. Now if you don't want to,
Shut it. I do not nap.
Tell him, Lindsay. Tell him like it is.
usually I don't take sass from convicts, but you know what? I feel like you 2 have been on your best behavior, so maybe I am being a bit of a douche.
Very good change of heart there, Officer Phillip.
Well, that certainly went our way.
X marks the spot of where you know where to speak to me in my
Yes,
heart.
We sure know how to get to you, don't we?
Zoologists seem to have a better life.
And you ladies will never get there if you keep messing around. Now, I'm just trying to warn you because your parole's coming up. You better be on even better behavior.
But this prison is better than my life outside ever was.
Cell buddy, I'm gonna miss you.
Damn it. I'm going to miss you both. I mean, nobody else here is this cool. Everybody else tries to stab me or sell me drugs.
Eleanor, I think we need to have some fun now.
Fuck yeah.
Great. Can I bring out the Monopoly board just maybe one more time so we can play before you lights out?
Hell yes.
Ooh, indeed. Bring it out.
Just one thing. Don't stab me.
Keys better be out of your pockets.
Cheese?
I was gonna say
Gone.
can't. That's not how you spell can't.
Yeah.
It is if you were quoting the philosopher.
All right,
I'm
Peeps.
smart.
It's all you.
Oh,
SMRT.
it's me next again? We're doing, yes, that's it.
Spelling bee,
Spelling
right?
for
All right, guys.
spelling.
Special treat for all of you today. I have in front of you Miss Slornsborg's sixth grade spelling class champions. They have traveled the world spelling and winning, slaying it, crushing it from Alabama to Oklahoma. And they're here with you now to show off their amazing skills at spelling. They will start off by showing you their award-winning spelling word from last year. It is flower.
Flower.
F
L.
Oh,
W.
E
R.
flower.
I
Use.
My
Recipe.
in
Baking.
every day.
Flower.
Yes, exactly. They're impressive. So we're gonna throw some words at them, put them up on the screen, and they will spell them, or I will come up with them. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab this out of it. Grab this out of the chat. Spell God.
God.
G
O.
D.
God.
God
Is
A.
Very.
watchable.
viewable.
Personality.
God.
Okay, now going to an intermediate word. You know, a middle school word. Let's do Watergate.
Watergate.
W
A.
T.
E.
R
E. J.
A.
T.
E
R. Watergate.
A
Philosophy.
Of.
Politics.
that
Always.
Steals.
Horrible.
ideas.
Watergate.
All right, very impressive. Let's go to going on to a high school word. Cabbages.
Cabbages.
C
A.
B.
B.
A
G.
E.
S.
Cabbages.
in
High school.
I.
8.
Cabbage.
That.
Tasted.
awful.
Cabbages.
It tasted awful because it was cabbage. All right, college level word. Let's go with something difficult. Let's go with
Scoticus can give us an idea too.
oh,
I called you Scoticus.
what was that? Congregate.
Congregate.
C
O.
N.
G.
R
E.
G.
A.
T
G.
E.
Congregate. R.
in
High school.
Phil.
Clearly.
as
Issues.
With.
Hanging.
himself
On.
Doors.
And.
getting
Laid.
con-
Congregate.
All right, guys, we're going for. You dare defy my
make one?
religion. This guy is ready to burst through the screen. Religion at us. All right, final word. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna grab a made-up word. Let's go with
so well.
what was that?
because we're doing so well.
Because you guys are doing so well. I'm gonna really challenge you.
Crushing it.
Spell Fungalspoigen.
Fungalspoigen.
F
L.
U.
N.
G
U.
L.
S.
E
G.
P.
E.
N
R. Fungalspoigen.
this
Possible.
Sore.
Festers.
under
Flaps.
Of.
Skin.
and
Can't.
Breathe.
Without.
oxygen.
Or.
Bacon.
Fungalspoigen.
Oh my God, they got Fungalspoigen perfect.
It's a sore.
You guys are amazing.
Thank
Miss
you guys.
Sporklarg's class.
Yes.
Sport forks. All right.
Borky borky.
I think that's
Oh,
Mickey,
yeah,
you.
it's time. It's time. It's the crowd pleaser because beyond being just like these amazing improvisers, our team is very very
Sexy.
stimulating, very sexy, and you're probably wondering what it's like to have sex with us. So we're going to tell you if we. Well, I'm sure there's somebody out
Scott's
there
not.
who
Scott
wants
has
to
no
know what
interest.
it's like to have sex with us.
He'd
and
rather have sex with that burrito in his hand.
Yeah.
He
get
is.
us
Kind of seems like
started,
he is servicing it
all
pretty
we
well.
need is a suggestion of some kind of object or something that you may find in your medicine cabinet in your bathroom, perhaps a Q-tip or a sponge.
So, do we have anything in the comments?
something
We
in
got good
comments.
comments going here.
Q.
We have Keck, which is not an object.
Or garbage?
Very froggy.
Very froggy.
I know.
Do we have
Kekistan.
anything else in the stream?
Let's see.
Get anything?
Retainer.
Retainer? Okay.
Ooh. Sex
Sec-
with me is like a retainer. It's really tight to get in.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like a retainer. I'm going to cause your mouth to slobber.
Sex with me is like a retainer. I come in a box.
Sex with me is like a retainer. You'll find it inside of the mouth of a teenager.
All right, let's get another suggestion.
Good one.
saying the sentence yours is like, oh no.
It's like I just
Oh,
Committed, though. Good
that
job.
was great. Let's go ahead and get this suggestion here. I got poison. Sex with is like poison.
Sex with me is like poison. You'll want to kill yourself after you try it.
Sex with me is like poison. It's poison.
Sex with me is like poison. I want to hold you, but I want it too much. I want to taste you, but your lips are venomous poison.
Oh, nice. Sex with me is
Cooper.
like poison. It's going to leave you stiff.
Sex with me is like poison, popular in the 80s.
Popular in the 80s, sad in the 90s.
Popular in the 80s, sad in the 90s. That's a great
That's
one.
so good.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Let's go with howdy, Princess Leia. Let's go with boots.
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 Sex with me is like boots. You got to put your foot in it.
Ooh. Yeah.
Sex with me is like boots. I'm gonna scoot into your boot and boogie.
Sex with me is like boots. Kinky.
Sex with me is like boots. I come in a box.
Sex with me is like boots. After a couple of years, it's going to smell pretty bad.
Sex with me is like boots. I'm always hanging around with a little Hispanic girl.
Sex with me is like boots. I like to.
Dora the Explorer. Let's get a different one.
All right. Let's,
I'm glad that took a while. Everyone's like, he's a horrible man.
I have boots to the max was here. Priests. Sex with me is like priests. It happened.
Yeah,
I don't want
it's
to talk
fine.
about
It's
it.
Just, yeah.
Oh, we're not doing that one.
No, we're doing that. Sex with me is like priests. They're gonna bless me before they read me my rights.
Sex with me is like a priest. You're probably going to want to pray first.
Sex with me is like a priest. Don't tell anyone this happened.
That's horrible. Let's go and get a different one. What did he say?
We have clocks.
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 Wrong there.
Sex with me is like clocks. I always come on time.
Yeah,
There you
that
go.
works. Sex with me is like a clock. I am right twice a day.
Sex with me is like clock.
Clock.
Keep an eye on both hands.
Sex with me is like a clock. I'm going to time you.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like a clock. Tick, tick, tick. Boom goes the dynamite.
Ooh. Sex with me is okay. Let's get another one. I see
Being
peanuts.
jealous.
Peanuts. Sex with me is like peanuts at the carnival.
Sex with me is like peanuts. I like nuts in my mouth.
That's just a statement.
Yep.
Sex with me is like peanuts.
on my
I will
game today.
eat you on a plane.
Ooh, sex with me is like peanuts. Half the population is allergic.
Oh. Sex with me is like peanuts. George Washington Carver.
Sex with me is like sex with me is like peanuts. Like come in a box.
Oh God.
You're stealing my bits all the time.
Sex with me is like peanuts. Not allowed at elementary schools.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like peanuts. Creamy.
Ooh.
Sex with me is like peanuts. Crunchy.
Sex with me is like peanuts, preferred with elephants.
Sex with me is like peanuts. It might get caught in your throat and you may choke.
Okay.
Let's go with
Let's get last one more here.
zombies.
What do we got here? What do we got?
We got
Just the way you
juice.
said
We got
it.
zombies.
We
You
got
didn't have the
names?
confidence.
Let's go with, what was that? Sure, let's do zombies.
Sex with me is like a zombie. I'm gonna bite you.
Ooh, sex with me is like zombies. You're going to be craving more than brains.
Ooh. Sex with me is like a zombie. I'm craving dead ass.
Sex with me is like a zombie. Afterwards, somebody's going to be walking dead.
Oh, nice one. Sex with me is like a zombie. I come in a box.
Sex with me is like a zombie. The only way you're going to stop it is if you cut the head off.
Oh, let's end it right there. That was so morbid. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. We got plenty. We still have 20 minutes. Is there anything else? Let's do an audible here. Start sticking mouse in. What do we usually play? Why don't we slogan? Let's do slogan.
Okay.
Slogan. Yeah, let's do
Oh, yeah.
some slogan. Super fun. I'll host.
You want to host it?
You sure?
Are you sure? Don't you want to play?
I love playing
Hold
slogan.
on.
You
I'll
wanna,
host
okay,
it.
Katie will host this one.
Okay, so I have a crack team of ad execs here, and from the audience, we're going to need lots of suggestions like you've been providing us before, so that way these guys can give us the adverts on it. So let's see, what do we got? Elephants. Let's go with elephants.
Millicent's elephants, just like Mom used to make.
Inflatable elephant. Inflate your own elephant and have it at home with you.
Milky soft elephant. Sleep on it at night.
Snuffleupagus elephant. Remember that cute guy from Sesame Street?
Jelephants. It's made out of hardcore gel.
Chocolate elephant. Give it to your fat wife for Easter.
No. That's just not.
For Easter.
Easter. Yeah, why Easter of all things?
Because that's you know
I think everyone's more insulted about that. That than the fat wife comment.
You wish you had a fat wife.
Idiot.
Yeah. Okay, so
So are we
let's
gonna
see.
Do I have a hand?
Just put a hand up. Yeah,
Yes, just put a hand up. Okay, so let's
get another
let's
one
see.
there.
Peaches
We got
or memes. Let's go with memes.
Sure, that's all memes.
Mama's memes. They're really not that funny, and you won't share them.
Salt Bay's turkey. That's right. He salts turkey now.
Cream memes. Pretty much short porn.
Smarty Marty's memes. It'll be a bunch of posts about capitalism that you don't understand.
Beam memes. That's right. It's for gymnasts who have silly things to say and quips.
Spleen memes. It's internal. It's all about your internal organs.
Mean memes. Just for bullies.
Green meme Gene. That's right. This one's just for Connor. He's an old school wrestling announcer. And that's it.
Metal Gear Solid memes. That's what the first Metal Gear Solid was all about.
Okay. Yes.
Couch.
Couch is a good one. Okay.
Inflatable couch. Bring it to the pool and sit on top of the water.
Lazy couch. That's right. It's for if you're lazy and you love couches.
Stout couch. It'll keep your fat wife on Easter.
Damn it, Nick.
Slouch couch for your lazy brother who can't get a job and needs a place to stay.
Inflatable waffle couch.
No, that's
I added waffle couch.
No, put a hand up. No.
Inflatable
I was
waffle
gonna do
couch.
pizza
Let's
crust
see.
couch.
Pizza couch.
Vic, okay, let's see. Cream soda. Okay, let's go with cream soda.
Marty's cream soda. Hey, you ever want to get some cream from Marty? I swear to God.
Megan's cream soda. It's gonna she's gonna make a joke about it in an improv game.
Cream soda. It's not what you think.
Yeah, facial cream soda.
That was beautiful. No, okay, so
I can't top that one.
fine. Let's get another one.
Despacito.
Despacito. How about we take it to Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber is going to be what you're going to pitch.
We're gonna
me.
pitch.
Yes,
Justin
you're going to
Bieber.
pitch Justin Bieber and go.
Flustin' Justin for when he's all drunk and flustered.
Justin Beaver. He's a crime-fighting beaver that hangs around and.
Leave it to Bieber. It's he's growing up in 50s America and he's got tattoos.
Reformed Bieber. It's all Christian singles now.
Steve Urkel the Beaver. It's right. It's Steve Urkel, but it's played by Justin Bieber.
Sorry, Bieber. Apology cards.
Pus in Justin Bieber. He's infected and it's all coming out of him.
Right on time, Justin Bieber. He's never late for dinner.
Rusty Bellend, Justin Bieber. What? Rusty Bellend? Nobody know what that means? No. Don't worry about it.
Lustin' Justin. He's kind of a man whore.
flustered Justin Bieber. He's so confused. He doesn't know what to sing.
He's out of there.
Yes, I agree with Megan. You're out of there. Okay. Ooh.
No one steals my terrible jokes.
All right, we'll do.
Tic Tacs. Or did you want to change games?
Oh no, that's fine. We'll just wrap it up with Tic Tacs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tic Tacs will be the last one.
Yeah.
And go.
Knick Knack Patty Whack Tax. It's you can play a little game with your friends and have fresh breath.
Flick flack tic tac for flicking the bean.
Foam dinosaur Tic Tacs. They'll expand in your stomach.
Rick Rack's Tic Tacs. Hey guys, it's me, Rick Rubin, and I got my own line of Tic Tacs. I'm also a producer.
Tic Tac Toe Tax. Swallow them strategically to win.
Nick's Tax, the only tax that I use and endorse myself.
Okay, you're too much about yourself. That's
Too much about yourself.
okay.
All right, we'll go ahead and end it there, everyone. Thank you so much for staying tuned. We have been Improv Donut. Make sure you stick around. We got plenty of suggestions here. We're going to be coming back to you shortly after this with Improv Donut or Bagel. What is it? Bagel?
It's Improv Bagel. Are we coming back sharp at 8? Or?
We'll probably, if you can grab more people, we have a lot of people in the chat, so I don't know if you guys want to just kind of grab Dill and jump in, because we're pretty much ready to roll. But yeah, if you guys would want to stick around, or we're going to take like a 5-second break. We're just going to mute the mics for a minute, and we'll get everybody in position. So we're going to need more suggestions and more suggestions and more topics. There we
and
go.
more pencils.
We're going to need more. Can you send a box to colorcircuit.studio.
Sex with me is like pencils. They come in a box.
There we go. All right, thank you, everyone.
Web address.
Yes.
It's the address, yes. Thank you, everybody who stayed tuned. Yes.
Phil and West show this Saturday.
That's
Do not
true.
forget
Phil
to
and West
promote
show.
us.
Of course, I would never forget that. Phil and West this Saturday. It is going to be at 8:30 at the Trick Lock Theater. I assume Connor's going to be there. He is good.
Yes.
Everyone should come check it out. Of course, this is sponsored by Phil and West. I don't know what that thing's going on. Tito won't be there,
No, we
but
don't need
we've already heard enough from him today.
Exactly.
So anyway,
He's
thank you
on
guys
the
for
live
tuning
show,
in.
so.
Thank you to actually special guest I didn't get to introduce, Katie.
I know what the French
I'm
toast.
sorry.
God damn it, Phil.
I'm sorry you weren't important enough. Anyway,
Normally she's
Katie.
Alicia Keys.
I know.
Alicia
Normally
Keys. She's
I'm
normally
not.
Keys. So anyway, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everyone. Go ahead and hit mute Connor, and we'll be right back. Thank you, guys.
Kablow.
podcasty sort of?
No, we won't start with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, unmute it.
Or just unmute it.
Oh, we're good.
Oh,
Hello.
good. Okay, good.
Show hasn't started yet. We're waiting on our final contestant here. Contestant number 3. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing boy Spanx that go up to my navel.
Ooh, your navel?
Navel.
My
The
Miss
part
Mabel.
underneath my nipples.
Yeah, I think I've noticed in the last several weeks, like we've been catching on, like right at the end of Improv Donut,
What?
like more
Oh, I thought you were
viewership
doing
towards
that.
the end.
Oh,
of Improv
yeah.
Donut.
Yeah.
So we just
It's
maybe just leave
popular.
it unmuted because
we could do that,
because
as long
if
as we
mute
can-
It,
yeah.
I remember last week we muted and we lost like 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing is like if that's the case, then we need to like when it's over
Right away.
switch.
Yeah.
We'll work on
Freaking
that.
wet.
Hey everyone, so how about this? What's going on with your day? What's going on?
Yeah, what do you
Tell
want us to talk about?
Yeah, tell us
about
something
that?
about that's
Yeah.
going on.
Are you
Yeah.
finally asking me about my day?
No.
No,
Anyway,
them, the faceless people on the internet, what their day was like.
yeah,
really
Princess
wanted
Leia, what are you doing? You fool. I can't see from that far.
You fool. They.
Oh, Princess Leia went to work. So where do you work if you don't want to announce it on the internet? Where do you work?
Retail? Do you work?
Yeah. Do you do business? Is business good?
You do business from a briefcase? Do you sell encyclopedias out of a briefcase for business?
Business.
Oh, shoot.
The training day. I was thinking about
Oh, don't.
Who's Denzel?
Denzel.
Smooth jazz.
Smooth.
Smooth jazz makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what it is about smooth jazz, but it makes me uncomfortable, so I listen to it.
Wait, so
'Cause I
you
like.
do listen to it?
I
You
do
seek
listen
it
to
out?
Yeah, if it makes me feel uncomfortable, it sounds weird, but it makes me feel something.
Interesting.
And then I can go with my day.
Like
But I
some
don't know
Kenny
why.
G and.
Yeah, like I don't know why it makes me feel really uncomfortable, but like I feel like we never hear smooth jazz. It's like, hey Megan, Wes.
About smooth jazz.
We're live now. We're live, so no weird political views.
His idea of smooth jazz is kind of how I treat Tapatio flavored Doritos. Like they're my least favorite Tapatio flavored. Tapatio. Because I buy Doritos, they're gonna be delicious. I'm gonna eat all of them. If I buy Tapatio, like they're not my favorite flavor. So like I'm
I
gonna
don't think
eat
I've
them a
seen
lot
those.
Slower.
Okay.
Thank you, Princess Leia.
Ranch
guys.
Doritos overrated.
Ready to go.
maybe let's talk about it. Make sure we don't forget to talk about it. Hello. Hi.
All right, ready, guys? Here we go. Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in while we were just bantering there. This is Improv Bagel, the long-form improv podcast here on Color Circuit. I'm your host today. My name is Phil, and, of course, my co-host,
My name is Dylan. Of course, my friend.
Tito.
Tito, and, of course, his friend,
Scott.
Scott, and, of course, Wes from the Phil and Wes Show, which is premiering
Here we
this
go.
Saturday at 8:30 at T-Lab. It's Wes, everyone's friend.
Hello.
Everyone's friend.
Everyone loves Wes.
Yeah, he's like the Barney of the Color Circuit.
But the dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, the dinosaur Barney.
Okay.
yeah.
Barney
Rumble.
Gumble or
Gumble.
Barney Rubble.
Or Barney
See?
from that show.
Beavis and Barney.
Beavis
Yeah.
and Barney, yes. All right, so everybody, we're just gonna talk about our days. We're all improvisers, and we have interesting lives, so we're just gonna go ahead and talk about our days. We're gonna do, a series of scenes based off of the topics that we're talking about. And if you have any comments or you want to just speak with us, go ahead and throw them in there in the chat. We'll go to them periodically. But for right now, we're gonna talk about Tito and his 30s. Tito, you just had a birthday.
I did the big 3-0.
3-0.
Alright.
1,000.
Here's the thing.
Is that the age where you switch sexual orientations? Is that when you hit it?
That
or-
is, yeah.
That's what I did.
That's what I okay.
Doesn't everybody?
The thing about 30 that I'm realizing for myself is like it's the moment where you kind of realize, oh, death is real. Because
That's been very real to me since like my teens, really.
okay,
But
buddy,
I'm a
like,
paranoid
just 'cause
individual.
You wore, like,
I'm
all
sorry,
your
the topic's not
t-shirts.
on you for 1 second. Okay, go ahead, continue.
Wait, he's close to death though. That's the
I
difference.
got-
Yeah,
I got-
Closer
he
to
was
death.
closer. Yeah. Go ahead,
Like,
sorry.
the concept of death does not mean like black shirts and wallet chains.
Right. right.
And burning down churches. No,
True.
no, it's different.
That was death metal.
Yes.
And it is a lifestyle.
That's right. It's a
Metal
life.
dies too.
That's right. I gotta
but
wear my cardigan if I'm gonna go kick over tombstones.
But like in your like teenage years, in your 20s, you're just like I'm having fun, and then 30s hit, and you're like, oh, it expands your view, your understanding of reality, and you're like, oh right, there is a finite thing here. I always knew that, but now like I'm definitely aware of it.
Right.
I'm like,
You just realize you're one step closer to death now.
yeah, that's what everybody talks about, but it's a very true thing because I
Yeah.
feel like my awareness of life has like expanded.
Well, let me ask you this: do you feel more of a responsibility now? Like, do you feel like you need
Yes,
to, like,
feel more responsible.
do you feel like now you need to grow up and
yes,
not
but,
do
but it,
capoeira all the time?
Capoeira's not childish.
You can't
Like,
just do capoeira all the time.
Kid, you'll never do that.
I'm not capoeira. I'm climbing rocks.
Climbing rocks.
It's different.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna capoeira, and you can't stop me.
Get out of my house.
Okay, I'm a capoeira. Just so you know, I'm gonna come back home at 3 in the morning, all capoeira'd up.
You better not bring that capoeira into this house.
What you gonna do? You gonna fight me? You gonna fight me, Dad?
No, because
I know capoeira.
you have a weird limb fight that I don't understand, and I don't like it.
That's right. Sorry, this is who I am. Okay.
Not in my house. Not my son.
We cut to outside the 7-Eleven on Central. Hey, kid, what are you doing in
I'm
here?
just having some of that capoeira.
You get that capoeira out of here. You're not supposed to be drinking capoeira on the street. Policeman Joe, hey, give me that.
Oh
You
no,
little bastard. What are you doing? Oh, that looks like a threat. Taser gun.
Oh God! Oh no! Ow, my
Capoeira this, bitch. All right, I better take him to jail now.
All right, he goes to the jail. He cuts to the jail cell. Do you capoeira also? My name's Eleno.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I'm in here for capoeira.
I've been capoeiraing for a whole year, and I'm much better than you are. My name's Eleno.
Okay.
I need to reiterate my name.
Okay, Eleno. Like,
Hi,
I've been doing capoeira before I knew what it was. Okay, I did handstands and cartwheels. That's basically capoeira. People think it's martial art. It's just handstands and cartwheels.
It is more than that. It is a way of life. I do this 5 times a week. I'm also better at you than stand-up and improv. What?
Ooh.
It got very
Like,
real.
I will concede to the stand-up, but the improv, no.
Can I get a new cellmate, please?
Oh, you want to go?
Let's go!
Oh, hey, you two, quit capoeiraing in there. I swear to God, if these bars weren't in there, I would totally jujitsu-ize your asses.
Jiu-jitsu?
That's right, my name is Scott Brone. Not jujitsu.
Since when have you been... Oh, my God.
Jiu-jitsu.
A jujitsu. It's even
Open
better.
that gate. We're going to capoeira your
Open it. Let me
ass.
take my pants off.
Wait,
Oh.
What's jiu-jitsu? Now I'm nervous. Because you just took your pants off.
Prepare to get fucked. Not just metaphorically.
All right, I'm Eleno.
Good scene.
Insane. All right. So that was Tito's 30s. Wow. Check.
Knocking him down. Here we go.
31's gonna be a
get through
doozy.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you also mentioned, I do want to touch on this a little
What
bit.
episode she watches?
Yeah, I know. Fuck you guys. So, Tito, also in your 30s, you had a very. It sounds like you came into your 30s the way most of us do in our 30s.
Screaming and crying.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It's. I do a night shift, so I work from like 10 to 6 in the morning, and I came home. And I was going to go to bed, and my mother called me, and like to wish me happy birthday, and then she just was inadvertently, unknowingly, very, very mean, and like made me cry, and like I hung up on my mother. I've never done that. Like, and if I have, it's been like 15 or 20 years since I've hung up on my mother.
Did you call her the C word?
Yeah, I did.
Did you call her the F word?
I did.
Okay.
What about the
Yes.
FS word?
The FS?
Yeah, did you call her that?
Yes. Yes.
What about the U word?
Uvula stain?
Yes.
Uvula stain.
You urethra mop.
Urethra mop.
Mmm.
Oh, that's.
No, she. But,
Yeah.
But, like, I was like, she's like, "Are you upset?" I was like, "Yeah, I am. Thanks, Carol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to sleep."
Do you
Bye."
normally call your mom Carol?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so it's that. Yeah.
That's
That's the C word.
The C word. Thank
They
you.
call
Megan.
her Carol the cut. No.
I don't know. It's always awkward with like family fights and stuff like that.
Oh, my mic is really low. Apparently. Shit.
That's fine.
Okay.
Actually, family fights are actually pretty interesting. Like,
You hear him? You can't hear him.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Good.
Cool.
Okay.
okay. Now that that's settled. What was I gonna say? Oh, family fights are always very awkward, but I always like to piss off the people that I'm fighting with. So anytime like me and my sister
this
get into
side
an
of
argument, yes,
You play dirty.
I do a little bit. Like anytime my sister and I get into an argument, like she'll hang up and then I'll call back with the blocked number, or I'll use my alternate phone number and I'll call her and she'll be like, "Hello," and I'm like, "Yeah, me again."
Don't
it
hang up on
really,
me,
yeah,
hang
it
up on
really.
me.
Yeah.
Which sister? Both of them?
Just no. I mainly fight with my sister Michelle, the
Okay.
monster
And
Mishi.
she's right below you in age.
Yeah,
right?
she's
okay.
a year younger.
A year younger. Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, right, Michelle? She yelled at me because I didn't remember this.
You've only had 30 years to figure it out.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll get it
yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
Just like the
You sound
Twitch
very mature.
circuit TV, whatever.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys ever have that with your family? Do you guys have like family bickers or anything like that?
Not really. My
Yes.
immediate family is pretty good
Uh-huh.
as far as communicating and
Yeah.
not letting things
Ew, gross
fester.
white people.
Yeah, yeah, we're pretty plain cake over at my house.
White cake, pretty white cake.
Yeah, yeah.
Goes without
That's,
Yeah.
that's
How about you,
just
Wes?
nothing.
You actually lived with your brother. Did you guys ever get into like any?
I think our problem is the opposite. We don't bring anything up, so it's just
really?
like festers and grows
Ooh.
What
until
happens?
Wait, you don't
nothing
like
ever
you
happens.
don't profusely express your emotions.
No, and I think I should. No, really. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I should start doing more of that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
I'm
Yeah,
in the
I
boat
agree,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
we're all in
Because,
it. We're all in agreement here at the table.
I think I've just recently come to that that
Yeah.
realization about myself. It's like I don't. We don't ever fight in our family. We just like. I think we just sweep it under the rug, and that's unhealthy.
Yeah.
That rug's
very
gonna get
Yeah.
hard to walk on after a
Gonna
while.
make your feet dirty.
Yeah.
Megan.
So, yeah. I think recently I've been taking steps to alleviate that problem of mine.
See,
so,
I've tried to do that too, to just like be more open, but like every time I comment or try to express my opinion, it comes out very mean, and I don't mean it to.
Don't know how to regulate it.
Yeah, I
Because
guess like
you don't start with "I feel this way." You start with like "You suck."
I mean, usually
You're a piece
it
of
is
shit
them.
because-
Yeah, usually
yeah.
it is my mom who's being a piece of shit. So I mean, she had it coming. But no, just usually like the way I phrase it, it just always comes off wrong, or somebody's way more emotional, and then I just stop caring and I go emotionally numb, and then they get mad because they're like, "Oh, you don't seem to care." It's like I don't anymore. So go fuck yourself. I know, actually, yeah. Megan, I had a great talk.
Hey, Mom, great orange juice.
thank you. I squeezed it. I used the new juicer.
Yeah, I could tell. Obviously you did.
Look, Timothy.
Yeah, that's my name.
I can't help but feel that you're trying. You have a mood about your, tonight.
What do you like? What?
You seem sort of aggressively. You aggressively took my orange juice out of my hands.
Aggressive. I just took it at the most efficient way I can think of, which is fast.
Yeah, well. Yeah, but it spilled. It spilled a little bit. That's how fast you took it. It spilled. It had unintended bad consequences.
Yeah.
That's probably what aggressive means.
Accidents happen, right?
Is this because I accidentally slapped you? Okay, it wasn't an accident. But I'm doing the best as I can as a single mother right now. Okay.
Hey, you said accidents happen, right? It doesn't. Nope.
Look,
I don't
okay,
even think about. I don't even think about
No,
it.
I'm gonna start, Timothy. I am sorry. I slapped you on purpose. I'm sorry. I said it was an accident.
I didn't even know it was on purpose. I thought it was an accident. I mean,
You knew it was on purpose.
no.
we were in the middle of a fight,
yeah, we were debating
and I.
intensely.
Okay, well, I shouldn't have said it was an accident. Okay, there. I took the first step, Timothy, and I made you orange juice by pushing a button on the juicer that we just bought. I went to buy a juicer so that we could make it up. All right.
Yeah, you use this month's rent on the juicer. That's fine. It's totally fine.
That's
Doesn't bother me.
That's another problem. Okay, let's.
It's a very expensive juicer.
Well, look, you know, what's $400? What's 1 month's rent, you know, for our relationship, you know? I would rather have a relationship with my son.
We have one. It's called mother-son.
I want it to be more than mother-son. I want it to be best friends mother-son. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be best friend.
You already said you had a best friend. It's Bartha.
Okay, well, Bartha.
You hang out with her on Tuesdays.
Okay, you're right. You're right. But, you know, whatever his second best friend is, I want.
You said that was Jamie. You said that yesterday.
Okay, Tim.
Mom.
All I'm saying is that I want you as a friend human son. A friend human son. Okay? Does that make sense? I don't want to be living in this, like, swept under the rug apartment where everything is just like, you know, we're always walking on eggshells.
Yeah,
in
the
this
apartment's
goddamn
great.
place.
Yeah, you leave trash on the floor. I'm totally fine. I can walk around it.
I didn't mean the
Ding dong, Bartha here.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey.
God.
Oh, my God. Oh, I love you. Kisses. Mwah, 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 mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah.
I wonder what else I could be doing right now.
Oh my God, you got the juicer?
I did.
I told you it's the best
oh,
thing
wait, hold on.
ever.
She spent all the rent on it.
Timothy, would you please go into your room? Bartha's here. Just for now.
Hey,
We
Tim
can
Tim.
resume- We'll resume our talk
Hi.
later.
Hey, Tim
Hey,
Tim.
Barth.
Oh, Wet Willie. Oh, that's
Hey.
what the kids do, right?
They haven't done that in 30 years. That's not a thing anymore.
Oh, well, we're gonna bring it back, sport. Am I
Oh
right?
my God, Bartha, you'll have to tell me about San Diego.
Oh, I'm gonna have to tell you all about it. I met Flipper, and he is a beast.
Oh, you went to SeaWorld.
I did, and I was gonna shut it down, but it is a blast there.
I know. You know.
I'm gonna have to tell you about it.
Some people say that holding animals in captivity
Uh-huh.
for their whole lives, you know, and never getting any
Yeah.
exercise. But man, did they put on a show.
God damn it. Are they incredible? The things that they do. I mean, Flipper, he dialed my phone. He
Bartha.
called. He
What?
called you. That message I left where there's a bunch of splashing and dolphin
That was
sounds.
Flipper?
That
I
was
thought you were in, like,
Flipper.
the jacuzzi.
No, that was Flipper. It totally was. Oh, hey, champ.
You know I protested against that. And you know it doesn't bother me, whatever, but you know I protested against it.
Timothy, you know, you're, I don't want to bring this up, but whenever Bartha and I are here.
If you don't want to bring it up, don't.
Well, I'm just saying that you're party poopering us right now.
Yeah,
sorry,
champ.
could you say
Why
that
don't you?
You're
You're being
You're
a real
party
party
poopering us.
poopering. Why don't you? Hey, champ. Why don't you go like play in the bath or something? Like,
I'm 23.
well, now's a good time. I mean, come on, go in there. You can make yourself some toast.
Ooh.
Are you?
It sounds like a setup to me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this blood oranges?
blood oranges.
Oh God. Delicious.
Oh,
Oh
good.
my God.
Oh,
it was
God.
delicious. Oh, did you enjoy yours?
Yeah, it was great. I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, it doesn't look like you really enjoyed it, did you?
It only cost $925.
It's worth it. It's worth it, Timmy.
It doesn't-
Bartha, shall we?
Yes. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Oh, someone's at the door.
Hey, just mail's here. Here you go.
Oh.
Here's the mail.
Thank you, Tom.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
All right. See you guys tomorrow.
Okay, see
It
ya.
doesn't bother me that you kiss every person you know except for me. I'm just telling you it doesn't. It doesn't.
Well,
bother
I'm
me.
trying to broach that. You know.
This one that this.
You
I don't
know,
know.
Tim,
I don't know if
Tim-
it's breachable.
Tim, why don't you go with your father? Maybe you should just go with him.
I hate you, Barth.
Hey.
I hate you, Bart.
Barth is a real
That's the
cunt.
name of his autobiography. He comes out with years later.
You
I hate
Bartha. The
Bartha.
Dylan Thomas story.
I wrote it in prison.
All right, that was silly fun. Hey, Scott,
Hey, Phil.
what have you been up to lately?
What have I been up to lately? Well, Friday night I went to a birthday party.
Ooh, whose
Yes.
birthday? Was it Tito's birthday party?
No, that was Saturday night when I went to Tito's birthday party.
Ah,
But
sounds
Friday,
fun.
I went to another birthday party. It was my boss at work's. Well, the director of the TV show I work on, he had a birthday on Friday, so I went.
Nice.
And it was the first in a while party that I went to. Usually I go to bars
Yeah.
with y'all. and drink and cry. But this was a person's house where I drank and cried. No crying. It was a fun time. I played beer pong for the very first time in my life. I'd never done that before. Yeah.
Wow.
When I was in college, I didn't go to places where it was happening. I just went to parties and places where people were just drinking. No game involved, just drinking.
Just get drunk.
Just forgetting about
potatoes,
life.
alcohol.
Yeah, that's right.
Or
Just
potatoes.
get down to it. I do have a memory from college where I was playing the game Operation Drunk. I don't know if there was a game involved with like.
Right. I imagine. You
something,
take a drink.
something like that. But yeah, and I had moonshine. 2 shots of moonshine.
2 shots. Isn't one like plenty?
Yes, it is, Phil. You are right to say that.
It's pretty hardcore.
Yeah, so the TV show I work on, it goes all over New Mexico.
Phil also punches my clocks. What the hell?
We're getting to that later.
We can talk about that later.
And they went to Ruidoso for a shoot for a few days, and they got a few mason jars of moonshine from the locals, and they brought some back and had a few shots. So after I regained my sight, I went and played.
Hyperbolic.
It didn't happen.
It's a possibility with homemade alcohol, right?
It hasn't been cleared by any like
rules or
regulation or anything. It was made in a bathtub probably, and put in mason jars, and then I was put in my mouth. And I
had a nickel every time I.
Just drink it straight from the tub.
Yeah, right. I wish I was there with like a ladle, just like
a silly straw.
Ooh, yeah,
a gravy boat.
Yeah,
a tureen.
Bring anything you got.
Now was this like, hey Scott, you should drink this, and you're like, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, Scott, you got it. You aren't.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't like an after school special. It was like a dare special.
Come on, what are you, chick?
Yeah, what are you?
No,
Scott, you should have some of the moonshine.
I was actually first in line. I was willing to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be. Yeah. If I ever would have found it when in my drinking days, I probably would have tried it too.
Yeah, I mean,
why not?
And I mean, it was a party, and I mean, nothing bad happened. I didn't like black out or anything.
Yeah.
If anything, it made me better at beer pong. So drink moonshine, kids, on Twitch.
Twitch kids.
Twitch kids. But yeah, so it was fun evening. Yeah, and then we went to Sister Barks. He lived downtown, and then hung out there for a bit, and then I met up with some improv-y folks. Wes being one of them. Kevin and Jason and Elena, and it was a beautiful little evening.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Let's
Ran into people.
why don't we do a scene on Scott's evening here? A little scene on Scott's evening here. Let's do a scene.
Yeah.
Scott's
why don't we do
Scott's
a
evening.
scene?
You guys want to do a
Yeah.
scene? Evening?
Okay with
Scott?
scene.
The whole
You guys
evening.
want Scott?
You guys do it, right?
Yeah.
Evening?
Alright.
You guys like
Cool.
evening?
Alright.
You guys
You
evening?
guys
Morning?
have,
Okay.
you guys
Scott?
have Scott's evenings?
Yes.
What? What's that?
You have Scott's evenings?
I have Scott's evenings. Yeah, I have Scott's evenings.
Yeah, it's just
it's a brand new bottle.
Yeah, no. I was thinking we could bring it out tonight and just share that around the party.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
yeah.
Brand new bottle. Hold on, so let me get out of its packaging.
I feel like this party's gotten, it's got cranked up enough that we could bring out Scott's evenings.
Hey, hey, honey. I was just in the bathroom, and I was just wondering if the party started.
It's been cranking up.
Okay.
So,
well, you know what? I don't really see anybody here, so I'm just gonna continue to use the restroom. I didn't finish. I just wanted to check. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, am I too early for the party?
Oh, no, party's cranking up.
Oh, it's just cranking up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Scott's
Scott's
evenings.
evenings? Oh, wow. 40 proof?
40 proof?
Yeah, Scott.
Awesome. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, hang out by the chip bowl.
Oh, you wanna get a shot and take it over there with?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
idea. Scott's evening.
Is somebody here? Oh,
Oh,
hey.
hey, Janessa.
Bethany.
Hey, Janessa, what are you doing?
Just using the restroom.
Oh, cool. Can
I just wanted to
Can
say-
I join you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I get my 2 shots?
Yeah,
Double
absolutely.
shots
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
Scott's
Oh.
evening?
All right. You know what? I'll meet you in the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm not done yet. So.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
no problem. Take your time. I'll be right there.
2 shots, you said?
2 shots, please.
Okay, there you go.
Wait for the.
Can I say like, she doesn't like me.
Oh.
She never acknowledges me. And it's just something I've noticed. Anyways, 2 shots.
Oh, wait for the
Thanks,
mist to
whoever that
clear.
was.
wait for the mist. You gotta wait for the mist to clear on the top of the Scott's Evenings.
I'm noticing it's glowing.
Yeah.
None of your friends ever acknowledge me. It's just a weird quirk that I've noticed.
Hey, who you talking to?
Me.
I'm talking to Susan.
Susan.
Oh, but that's Janessa in the bathroom.
Huh? No,
Janessa?
Susan.
Oh,
No, Susan. She's over there by Scott's Evenings.
Not a ghost. I'm the one that pours you the
are you talking
drink.
about the Grey Goose bottle?
Grey
Did you
Goose?
name it Susan?
No, Grey Goose is
I'm
Grey
not
Goose
the
is right
bartender.
there.
Oh, I'll take a Grey Goose.
Oh, Grey Goose.
you know,
Okay,
Yeah.
one Grey Goose coming up.
Okay. I'm gonna continue my shit.
Okay, no problem. So anyway, I'll go get that bottle over there. Oh,
Grey Goose right
hey, here it just magically formed. Awesome.
Well, no,
Oh man, I
Susan.
wish we would have had two.
No, Susan handed it to you. Susan.
Who?
Susan.
Who's in?
Susan.
Oh, you mean the Jägermeister bottle? Do you name the bottles?
No.
I have
Susan.
two questions.
Yeah.
Two questions.
Yeah. I'm
Why do you not like me? And
Are you not looking?
I'm listening to Susan.
Are you okay?
I'm talking to Susan.
Hi, I'm Scott Brown from Scott's Evenings. Do you have parties like this at your house? Do you have waspy friends that don't really say what they mean to say? Well, break out a nice bottle of Scott's Evenings for that next get-together you have at your house, apartment, or condo.
I just want some attention.
Scott's Evenings, it makes a good evening.
Hey, you know what? I think I'm blind, actually.
This is great.
Sounds like a fun night.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what
That was
happened.
if
friend
we're,
was in the
we're just
toilet.
like tiptoeing around subjects and then not really saying anything.
It's like the end of everything we do. It's like, oh, so that's what happened, right?
I did a little something like that.
Oh God. Anyway, hey Dylan. I
Hey,
hear you
Phil.
have foot dick.
Why would you write foot dick for
I don't
my
know. It's
topic?
just I remembered.
That had nothing. I said I was going to talk about my mom.
Oh,
Why would you write
And
foot
you're a
dick?
dick,
well, I
so
thought
we're-
that was their nickname.
My mom's feet, right?
So you had something to talk about, huh?
Well,
Fat
I will say I'm looking around the room right now, and I don't mean to sexualize every foot I see, but
It's hard not to, right?
oh my God, we got a camera over there. You
In that case, I don't think we're sexualizing the foot.
no. I still wanted to fuck the foot while. So yeah, no. Phil brings this up because I'm not entirely sure how
If
I
you don't-
feel fully.
Uh-huh. You don't have to bring it up if you don't want to.
Hey, you're forcing my hand.
Okay, I'm forcing
You're
your
forcing
foot.
my foot. We talked a lot about this on last weekend too,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
2 weekends ago, about feet
Yes.
and how I think they are, can be attractive. I'm getting looks from Wesley, and I'm getting nods of approval.
This is a
This is the thing.
yeah.
Sure. Fine.
Oh, I
it's
thought
not
this was gonna be
weird.
like a Wesley, like
No,
I
I wasn't
really-
like. Oh, what?
Fuck yeah, bro. Keep talking. Yeah. Left and right, am I right?
The only thing Wesley's bro about is feet.
What? No, bro. No.
Bro, about so much more.
It's all about like the right before the armpit.
Right? What is before, like
Side
on the
boob?
below?
No,
it?
not side boob. Right before, like the
Below the shoulder.
Below the shoulder. What
The
is this
pre-crease?
called? What muscle is this called?
Pre-crease? Is that what you called it?
Pectoral. It's all about the
pectoral, oh.
connection to the shoulder.
Girl, let me see your pre-crease.
That's like the street term
The
for
crease
that.
before the crease.
the crease before the pit.
It's a smaller crease right before the big crease. Yeah.
Pre-crease.
So you were saying
Yes,
you might
please.
dig into.
I've never, I'll admit here, for my family and friends, hello, Mom.
comment everyone.
Hello, Tito's mom.
Who always watches, thank you.
That Mrs. Dameron, I want to fuck your foot.
It's Carol.
I didn't think you.
This is like the one day she gets the URL right and it's like,
Tito yelled, "It's Carol!"
I didn't think that you would like try to make this more awkward for yourself, but you did.
Yeah, I know. No, it's
It's like his mutant power.
You guys are. You guys are. He makes things really awkward. Magneto died today.
He made it really
He
awkward.
made it really awkward. No,
of his widow.
you guys are what's it called? Like
Fetish?
anti-fetish. You fetish shaming,
fetish?
shaming, me.
Fetishizing?
fetish shaming me.
Oh, fetish shaming. Sure, maybe.
Kink
That's what this is
shaming.
for. Kink
Kink
shame. Yeah, that's
shaming.
actually
Kink shame. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, and you have I've heard all of your stories, and they're way beyond feet. Look at that face.
It's a little higher up for him.
Unless
But
he wants
I will
to
say
talk
I
about
have
it.
never put. I don't think I've ever put like my penis onto a foot.
Right.
Although
Then
you
you're
know,
just not living.
yeah. Although you know, the night is young.
No.
You
No,
put
it's
your
all about
penis
the
right here.
pectoral.
It's all about the
Put your penis
pre-crease.
on a pectoral.
Yeah.
Above the boob.
Get that pre-cum on that
connects to the
pre-crease.
Wow, this
It's a very dirty
room's gotten out of control.
So
Wait, what was the?
So you guys ever, the part of the foot that's like looks softer, like on the inside?
The instep.
where it gets all wrinkly a little bit?
The
yeah.
instep.
Wait,
the arc, the
What
arch.
part of the foot? I
Or
guess
the
it's
arch,
the arch,
but it
but
gets
like
wrinkled.
towards towards like
The heel?
the middle
heel?
of the body, towards the middle.
The
Okay,
body.
yes, no, we know what you're talking about.
Here we go.
Not the outside.
Hold on.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
arch.
That's
The
the
arch.
part. That's the goddamn.
God.
Yeah, you don't want to rub your dick on a callus.
No, I
No,
love
no,
the
get
callus.
that.
That's
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah.
Wait, are
Callus.
you? This might be weird, but like I've heard of people who do have like foot
Oh, yeah,
fetishes
yeah.
and stuff. Do you like that they smell bad?
Oh, really? That's a thing?
Yeah,
People
that's
like-
the thing. A lot of people
Aroma
really like.
is
Yeah,
attached to a lot of.
they like
I-
a really
yeah.
sweaty, gross foot. No judgment.
I don't believe you.
Wait, but there's a difference between like a gross smelling foot and like
Uh-huh.
a sweaty foot, because
What?
if it's just
Yeah.
like a workout foot,
Sure.
there's like a cleanliness, there's like a purity to the smell.
I guess
right?
so.
No,
Not
because-
really.
like-
I mean, if some,
I
I
felt
think
like
it's more like
dirty,
somebody
and I
who's
But
felt
not
like 8 hours after that, if it hasn't been cleaned,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I just,
Yeah.
my foot just worked
yeah.
out. I
Yeah.
just did a lot of this.
So yeah, there's been it's like
uh.
I think humans have been evolving to smell a certain way for so long, and we've been putting deodorant on.
have a boner.
That there might be a thing where it's like if you stop wearing deodorant, and if everybody started doing it, it might be like because isn't there
Like a
there have
primal
been
smell?
studies done where it's like they'll have women smell a man's armpit
Scent.
smell
Aroma,
basically,
yeah.
and they
Yeah.
can tell if it's a relative of them or
Yes.
you know.
I think I've heard
Oh,
of that.
yeah,
yeah.
It's like a fingerprint, for lack
Right.
of a
So
better
it's like
term.
they're not
Finger
attracted to
finger
certain
town.
smells if they.
Yeah.
if
This is
it's
my
like
second uncle.
yeah, exactly. Well, it's probably
Removed
not
from
that
Twice
my,
specific.
removed,
twice removed from my mom.
But yeah, there's like a lot of
has the bag over it.
there's a lot of stuff. Yeah,
This is my uncle
Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
kidnapped.
there's a lot of stuff going on that we don't realize. I
Yeah,
think,
well, I mean,
with
don't they say
smells.
like if you want like the one of the ways to like attract a woman is like if you work out with her, that way like both of you are sweating together, so you like your natural
Pheromones.
your
Ah,
pheromones.
pheromones, yeah, they fuck in the air, right?
Yeah, yeah. Pheromone fucking that pre-fuck.
Pre-fuck.
Pre-fuck around the pre-crease,
and then
yeah.
that gets to the pre-crease. So there we go.
I want you to teach like a sexuality class to
Uh-huh.
fourth graders
Oh, that would be.
or whatever grade it is. It's like seventh grade or something.
Middle
Teach a
school.
sexuality class where you're just gonna.
You see this foot is hot as shit.
Yeah. It's 20 slides of
Diagram
feet.
of a
I'm gonna
foot.
fuck all your mother's feet. It's like
Like, how do babies come out of there? Oh, they don't. That's the best part.
The way you stop a baby is with the foot.
Is it
Is that too much?
is it pedophile?
Peggy.
Petty?
Like Manny
Like
Petty?
Oh
foot-
shit!
Be very careful.
No, a mani petty.
No, I get that, but be very careful.
Yeah,
how you say that.
I'm just wondering if I should remove that from my Instagram that I'm a pedophile.
Does anybody know what
I
happened?
say Manny
with,
Petty file first.
Well, if you
Manny
ever want
would
a
be the
career in Hollywood, apparently you have to be very
You want
careful
this
about
Twitch
that.
channel to go on.
Yeah, James
You heard what
Gunn
happened
just
to-
loved too many feet.
Yeah,
That's
what
right.
happened with Elon Musk and calling that guy a pedo, that diver?
So
Holy
there was
diver.
There's a weirdly
Hard turn
hard
left.
turn.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna
Well,
say that was a really hard
it's
turn
not,
left.
It's
there.
not though because it's like he called him a pedophile.
No, I know it's
Yeah.
still a hard turn.
Yeah,
about
you
you.
turned hard.
That
Wes.
was that was
I don't like this. I don't like the new
Oh,
West.
come on, so
We're
hard.
talking about feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
villains, like,
sorry.
opening
Yeah,
up.
what
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
these boys need a
Yeah,
Scott's
you know,
evening right
I
now.
made
Hi, I'm
No.
Scott Brown for Scott's Evenings. Do you have awkward situations that become more awkward as they go along? Not with Scott's evenings, you don't. Get a nice tall bottle.
Scott, take off your shoe.
You're gonna say take off my foot.
Nope.
I
may have almost
Sever your foot.
Why don't we do
foot
before we
road.
answer that, because I do want to know about Elon Musk's thing, because I haven't. I think that's how you spell Elon. Let's go ahead and do a scene off of the last few things we've been talking about. Let's do a scene.
I don't know what it is. I like just the softness of the art, honey.
Well, could you just look up here for once?
Did you say look or lick?
Look!
Okay.
God, get your head out of the gutter.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to open up. You said
I worked so hard on my hair today. And I worked so hard picking out this nice flower dress.
it's all beautiful.
Is that?
It is.
I don't believe you.
Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm just barefoot in the kitchen here. I'm gonna go grab me a soda. Oops, I spilled some ginger ale on it. Sorry.
Tanya, where are your...
on your foot. Oh no, that's fine. I'll clean that up, Tanya.
Oh,
like paper towel.
How nice! I love this Airbnb.
Tanya, the Airbnb rules strictly say you need to be wearing house slippers at all time. Could you
I'm
please
so
cover those
sorry.
up?
Sorry,
Thank you.
Let me. Oh, some fell between your toes.
Oh, no worry. Ooh, that feels.
Jacob.
What? I'm just being a good host. Thank you.
Oh,
Jacob.
Nice to see
I
you,
want
Jacob.
I want a good rating.
So that's
I'm gonna
what
go
I'm
back.
doing.
Hands
I'm
off
being a good
the
host.
guests.
I'm being a good host. Tanya's happy.
Not by the Airbnb
I'm
bylaws.
happy.
Hey, Jacob. I dropped a jar of jam in my room, and it shattered everywhere.
Honey, I took care of the jam.
God damn you! God damn you, Tillin!
Honey, I already got that.
Well, Jacob.
Honey, I already got the jam. I cleaned it up.
Jacob.
What's going on out there?
Nothing! Jacob, I'm gonna go get some more jam, but if I accidentally spill it and you want it,
I'll clean
Swing
it
back.
up.
Oh no, it's.
I'll get the jam.
No, it's fine. You don't want to ruin your hair or your.
I mean,
your
yeah,
Oh, like you
dress.
care, Jacob. As long as I don't get my feet in it. Is that what you care about?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's what I was.
There it is.
That's what I'm trying to say, honey. Okay, is I want feet. Okay.
Honey, where's my goddamn ginger ale?
I'm coming,
Where?
sweetie.
I said, give me a cactus cooler with it.
Okay, I'll get that too. Oops, I spilled the jar of ketchup.
So
You are the clumsiest people we have ever lent out our attic
Oh, I
to.
spilled more jelly in the room.
I'll be there. Don't clean it up. I'll
Sir,
step in
can you stop
It.
Yelling, please.
His name is
I'm in
Tillin.
the other room.
Jacob, I accidentally stepped in, and there's glass and ketchup all over my
Listen,
foot.
Tanya,
I can't tell what's blood or ketchup.
Oh God, that's Tanya.
You have a decision to make, Jacob.
I would love nothing more than to help pick glass out of your foot.
However,
Soothe it. However, the Airbnb bylaws.
uh-huh.
Well, it's too bad because it looks like Whataburger ketchup, so it's spicy and hot.
You had to say Whataburger, didn't you? It's his favorite type of
There's
ketchup.
so much goddamn jelly in here.
What are you making it?
Where's my ketchup?
You know, there's rules for that hot plate in that attic.
Look, I didn't see anything in the bylaws that would say we can't cook our favorite meal, jelly ketchup, butter, peanut butter.
I made you a jelly ketchup.
Well, I'll be right up, okay? Look, it's just my feet are so sore, like it could use a good tongue lashing.
Okay,
It's okay, I'll
No,
just
I
go
get-
back
I
to
get-
my husband who doesn't understand me or my
I
ways.
guess I'll just go back to my
Well, you're
wife.
in it for life. Just get used to it.
I guess I'll just go back to my wife who doesn't listen to my needs.
Well, goodbye. This is my foot, by the way.
Jacob, we'll be late for carols.
Okay, Carol. Okay, let's go to church and sing carols.
Damn it, you weren't listening this whole time.
I'm here. Let's go. I have my suit on. You have your dress. Let's go to church and let's sing Christmas carols.
I don't want to go anymore. Scene.
No, don't end the scene on this.
No, I want to end the scene.
No, I want you
I
to
went like
hear me.
this.
I want you to.
Oh, if I did it with my foot, would it make any difference?
What? Why can't I just touch your feet? What do you have against it?
I don't like hands.
Oh, jingle bell! Oh, jingle bell!
Scene.
That's so stupid. I just love the foot cubby did.
I don't like hands.
I feel like you were talking to me and not my character.
That was just
Oh, damn it! Oh, goddamn! It's my favorite.
goddamn!
My
Oh,
favorite
goddamn!
statement is "Oh, goddamn."
I forgot to say that. What's going on, Kathy?
This
that what it
is
says?
great.
Caitlin.
Is that what it is?
Caitlin duties.
Thank you. Yeah, let's go to the channel here
Is it
for a
doodles?
second. What do we got here?
Oh yeah.
Scott sounds like who's
She
that?
picked
Paul-
it up on my Paul Lind impression. He
Oh, is
used
that
to
who
be the center square in Hollywood Squares. And he was
Oh.
like, oh God, I can't believe it.
Nice. Of course, that's my sister, right? Who was it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the rat. Oh, Templeton.
good.
He's
yeah,
the
yeah.
old man in Jackass 3.
Is that really him?
I don't know. He does sound like him though.
No.
When you said "Oh,"
Who else do we have?
I
Do we have any other comments in there, Alicia?
I just want to quickly answer.
Yeah.
Caitlin. Your lettering is in like teal blue. It's hard to see from far away.
Well, sometimes chat's like in black, like they can have a black background,
Oh.
so
that
that shows up.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
like
just
in
have a
night
shitty-
mode or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What else we
We're
got?
turned on that night mode.
Kink shaming is my kink. Nice.
Kink shame is my kink.
Nice.
It's like a
Nice.
palindrome in real life or something.
Do
Yeah.
you know Princess Leia?
Yes, Felicia. I
That's
don't know if you've met
Felicia,
her.
the aforementioned Felicia.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, we were talking about Elon Musk. What's going on with him?
Oh,
You
no.
want me to give you a
What's the
little,
deal with Elon
yeah,
Musk?
Give a
summary?
rundown.
Okay, so you guys know who Elon Musk is?
Yes.
Tesla.
And inform the crowd.
Inform the crowd. He
invented
is our
roads.
modern day Iron Man, basically. He is a billionaire that is also
SpaceX.
a scientist, and he launches rockets into space. That's what he's most known for, but also the Tesla vehicle, amongst other things. Oh, he made a flamethrower 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah, I heard
that
about
went
that.
on like
I thought it was a
sale,
joke.
and people
Yeah,
were
yeah.
like, "No, it was a real thing."
Yeah.
I think
could
it was
go
like
wrong?
$3,000 or something. You could buy it, and like people were trying. He was trying to get it like through TSA, figure out ways to do it, all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just a creative
anyways,
genius.
The most that he's kind of a creative genius, and
Throw on a plane.
I'm sick of these motherfucking flames on his motherfucking plane. Insane.
Anyway,
little scene, little baby scene. So recently, a bunch of Thai boys got in Thai trouble, I think is what they call it.
Thai trouble.
Yeah. So
Thai trouble.
if now I have to like set up this story. So in
Right.
Thailand, a group of a soccer
that's
team, a
right.
very young soccer team, they were in their teens, I think, and their coach who was like 22 or something, a very young coach, 23. Thank you, Tito. Just kidding.
Give me the facts, ma'am.
They were going into they were going biking, and they went into like a cave system. Were they biking or were they just hiking?
They probably didn't have bikes stuck in the cave.
Well, I thought maybe they like left them outside or something. But anyways, they
It's a bumpy trail.
it's so dark.
They were all trapped in the cave.
There's 8 of
and
them.
There was a rescue mission going on.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay.
Yeah, and they got trapped in because it flooded
Yeah.
like minutes after they went into the like miles into the cave.
Oh, wow.
It's which is insane. It wasn't like it's like off the beaten path. They weren't supposed to be in it.
Okay.
And so they were literally trapped by like miles of water.
Yeah.
And so there was a huge rescue plan put in by the UN and the Thai government, the U.S. government, and a bunch of other governmental agencies. And Elon Musk said, "I'm here. I'm ready to help out. I have a mini submarine, and I'm gonna bring
He
my
showed up in
submarine."
his mini
Yeah.
submarine.
He was driving it all the way there. Yeah. Yeah.
Water.
Yeah. It works.
Hello, everybody!
It's like an eyeball.
Yeah. Elon Musk here.
Yeah, he's a cartoon.
I've
He's a
installed
living
microphones all over the world.
He's
just for
like
this
my
purpose."
mini sub is here.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we need to use it.
Was it yellow?
No, I don't know. But one of the people that was a part of the rescue mission mentioned, said, I think this Elon Musk thing is basically just like a way for him to promote himself and his company. I think it's bullshit. Yeah, publicity
It's
stuff.
like that asshole always brings a guitar to a party. He's like, fuck this guy.
Fucking Scott.
Yeah, except the guitar was a mini submarine.
Hey, what guys want to use a
My
submarine?
submarine, it's right in the back.
Yeah, we don't have
fucking-
anywhere to put it.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'll make a
I wanna
moat.
watch
We
this scene.
can submarine in the moat.
What do you mean you're gonna make a moat?
Oh yeah, I got like moat lasers.
What?
It shoots lasers into the ground so you can make a moat.
Well, we just want to have a party.
Yeah, we
Jesus
just want to have a
Christ.
party. God.
Have you never been to a party without a submarine?
Yeah, every single one. Every
What?
single one. We don't have a submarine.
Well, this is the first time you invited me. I just thought be a moat submarine party. It's real fun.
Has the party started yet? Or?
Oh, not yet. Janessa. It's like Jolene. No.
Okay, I'm gonna continue my number 2.
Yeah,
Somebody better-
Elon,
Well,
you just relax. You
What?
don't need to be on right now. You can just have. We just got the
Yeah.
burgers made.
oh, burgers. What are you gonna have? Chips too? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just take a burger and relax and socialize. We don't have to laser a moat in front of our house. I have trees that I planted out there like last week that I want to try and grow.
Yeah.
We can do it around the trees.
What?
What?
We can do it around the trees.
What?
We can build moat around trees.
My yard's like it's not even an acre. I don't want a
Put
moat.
this down. No, everyone wants a moat.
Put down his
No,
Like-
I don't want a moat.
You want a moat?
I don't want a moat.
Moats are the best. Totes moats.
Elon, look, we invited you here because
I'm fucking cool.
Because Grimes.
Fucking cool.
No, it's not why we invited you. It's not why Grimes, your girlfriend, as you know,
Yeah.
she told us that you could use a bit of socializing. Honestly,
Oh, what, man? Like, I got my submarine. I got my moat lasers.
Hey guys,
fuck
Bill
is that?
Gates here. I was just wondering, where can I put my helicopter pad? I mean, I need 2. I need to land all my friends.
Bill.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
Elon.
Hey, man, what
what's
up, man?
Hey.
You want to land that helicopter in the moat?
Oh yeah, you got a moat?
I got moat lasers.
You got moat laser? Oh,
we can
where's
make a moat with moat
the
lasers.
moat? Oh,
Hold on. Hold on.
They won't let me turn them on.
what?
we sent you the address through Google Maps because we thought you were going to drive here. You only live like 5 miles away.
Yeah, but it's cooler to come in on a helicopter.
What's it going to do? Ride a truck?
Yeah,
What,
what do you
the hell, man?
No, Bill. You landed on my dog.
Oh, he'll grow back.
You landed on my dog outside.
He'll be
You just
fine.
rebuild it. Don't you have a robot dog?
Yeah, don't you have a robot dog?
I don't have a robot dog.
Just ask Google to build you one.
They're the best.
Or
Robot dog.
Microsoft. Windows will build one.
Oh my! I'm so sorry.
living dog.
I'm so sorry that I invited them.
A living dog. What year is it? 1812?
1812.
What the
That's
hell, man?
Guys, listen. First, I am upset about your dog, but I just have a quick question. Like, why do all super billionaires talk like this?
We don't got time. Time money.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't get out much. This is
That's
the
right.
first party I've been invited to in a while.
Yeah, you don't talk
Especially
like this?
one that doesn't have a moat or let people use their moat lasers so they can land their billion-dollar helicopters on it.
My God, I am just demoralized right now. I can't believe it, man.
I'm gonna go set some music just to kind of at least like lighten up the mood.
I'd like you to, Elon, Bill. Honestly, I just want you to leave because that dog was my family dog. He was on his last days, but.
So what? I spared you a few weeks of saying this.
Yeah, it
Well,
sounds like we
he's
helped
dead
you out,
now.
really.
I
Yeah,
would've liked
you can
it-
get the morning process over sooner.
Yeah, it's better,
That
more
is-
efficient.
That is such a dick thing to say, Bill.
Why?
I wanted him to die in my arms or something while I read him a book. Or,
well, that's a weird dick thing to say. He was probably suffering the whole time. You
He
know,
was
I
not
could just
suffering. He was out there playing with his toy.
Is Pooch dead?
Pooch is dead.
Well, why don't I just boot up Windows 8 into him? I mean, that still has enough power to operate him.
Oh, yeah,
What?
yeah.
Okay.
Windows
Elon,
8/dogs.
here you go.
What's
It's
it?
in beta.
Bill, here you go. I made you guys both some care packages. There's a burger,
Oh.
some chips wrapped in foil, so you can eat them as you leave, as you fly home.
Yeah, please.
Hey,
Please
Bill,
go.
Yeah.
you want to use my submarine?
Hell
There's
yeah.
room for 2?
Oh, is it yellow?
Fuck yeah.
All right, let's
All
get
right,
in there.
let's do it.
Please start off my property.
Yes.
Don't
I'm going to have to build a moat to get out of here.
No.
Just turns out the laser.
He just builds water wherever he needs to go. Yeah, it's just, he builds water. I need a waterway through. Yeah.
So that's what happened with Elon Musk?
Yes.
How it happened.
I did not
Oh.
finish that story at all. So
Okay.
I actually more or less was done with that story. So that one guy said this guy's just doing it as a publicity stunt. Elon Musk is full of shit.
Right.
And then Elon Musk went on Twitter and said, "I'm not full of shit. Fuck that guy. He's a pedophile anyways."
Whoa. Wait,
Yeah.
he called who?
He called the guy that said that what he's doing is a publicity stunt, and this guy was one of he was part of the rescue team. I think it was a scuba diver, maybe.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not like another billionaire or
No,
somebody
no,
with
it
the
was
UN.
just some
random guy called a pedophile.
Well, a
Wow.
guy that was helping. He's a part of the
Yeah.
team.
That's
And
fucked up.
so he's like, he's like, you're full of shit. You're a pedophile anyways.
Well, why would he if he's offering to help? Why would he comment in such a negative way?
Well, it's
he probably is a pedophile. Fuck that guy.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
He offered the thing, and what
Yeah.
nobody used it. Like they didn't use it
Yeah.
or whatever. But like,
But
I don't know.
It was clearly like, well, and Elon. Oh, and the guy said like, I'm going to sue Elon for
That's slander.
slander.
Yeah.
And then Elon, like a day later, said, I shouldn't have probably said that. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
So
No
he went back.
fucking shit. Jesus. Like, just because he badmouthed his submarine? Well, as we saw in the scene, he's been testy about
testy
the
about the
submarine.
submarine.
It could,
Yeah.
you could get angry, like if you're actually going there to help, and then
Yeah.
someone says like it's a PR campaign when it's
You
not.
holding it, I feel like you're gonna start singing into it, Celine Dion.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you're right though. It was just an angry
Yeah.
reaction.
Yeah.
He
Like
said
that's something I would say to like Tito if he pissed me off. I'd be like, Tito, you fucking pedophile. Which I may, yeah.
That's like going to 100 when you just
Well,
need to go to
see,
like
this is-
30.
It goes back to my
like,
topic earlier where I said I don't know how to express myself properly. So
You go right to pedophile.
I go right to pedophile. So
Right for
when you
the
hit it where it
jugular.
hurts.
Yeah.
I like that. Like
He loves
like, everything that's happened with like James Gunn, everything. We're just
Yeah.
like now we're jumping on this word
Yeah.
on this show.
It's so hot right now.
I know we're gonna get in trouble. Like Dan Harmon, I guess he just.
I
I saw some of that
yeah,
video.
You mentioned
Did
it.
anyone
I
see that
didn't
video?
see. Just
So
because he
Dan Harmon made a
a
video. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it was called Danny. If
Something
anybody
like that.
knows,
Yeah, it's-
go ahead and watch it. It's 2 parts. It is.
I couldn't find the full clip, or I couldn't find the parts. I just saw reviews of it. I couldn't find
It was
anywhere.
because it's basically
probably took it off.
offline. Like I had to like
Oh.
like stream it,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw like the peers that were like helping me stream it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like a
like a
torrent?
live stream
Yeah, yeah.
torrent kind of.
Okay.
But basically, Dan Harmon made
Dexter parody.
a Dexter parody back like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Dan Harmon used to run his channel called Channel 101.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a short film festival for comedy. It's the reason we have Rick and Morty. Rick
Mm-hmm.
and Morty was a Channel 101.
A ton of people cut their teeth
Yes,
at Channel 101.
yes, yeah. The Lonely Island Boys,
Yeah.
all sorts
Oh,
of
really? Nice.
all
Yeah.
sorts of famous people
SNL
came
boys,
through.
SNL
Broad
Um,
City Boys.
Broad City Boys, yeah. Broadchurch Boys.
Sex and the City Boys,
Broad City Girl Boys.
the Girls Boys.
The Elon Musk boys.
So he made a parody video where basically the premise of the video is that if you don't that he's a therapist, he fucks babies, and that if he didn't fuck this other baby, the baby would grow up to be a serial killer, so he had to fuck it. And there's like a little like porcelain
Cringe over here,
porcelain like
Yeah.
baby doll.
Yeah.
And he like takes off his pants. You don't see his dick, but you see his ass,
yeah.
and he's like fucking the
I
baby
saw
doll.
some of it, yeah, and I was like, this is a bit much.
It's
I
a little.
would
It's
get
a bit much.
offended,
There
but
was a
it
part of the
a little
scene
much.
that's actually pretty funny where he turns the baby doll's face towards the dad, and the dad has to watch it. It gets
That's hilarious.
okay. So a little much. Whatever.
Yeah, it happens.
Fired
Sure,
him for
it- yeah,
I don't think so.
Fired
I
from
know.
Rick and Morty?
No.
Or-
Well,
he
here's the
just
thing.
left Twitter, right?
He left Twitter. Adult Swim came out and said. Dan Harmon made a video that was a little tasteless, and he learned from it, and he apologized. And Rick and Morty's a go. And so which is probably what they should have done with James Gunn, honestly.
Right.
Well, but I mean that's Disney involved.
Disney
so
really
that's a
jumped the James
bigger.
Yeah, it's
thing
more
than
understandable
Adult
because they
Swim.
have more children content and stuff
Absolutely.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes more sense. But I'm glad they.
But
Right.
they're wrong.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Disney's wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But they
I don't know
have
too much about that. But
If
billions
you know
on-
Bobcat Goldthwait, read his post about Disney. It's really well written.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you read it.
I need to. I love him.
Yeah,
I'm
Bob.
hip.
Yes, you are hip.
I'm hip.
So yeah, and then Patton Oswalt got attacked. A couple other people. Basically, it's this alt-right movement.
Just because he did like a stand-up bit a lot of years ago.
Well,
like,
not just
Wait,
that. Like
who?
think about like every comedian ever that's made a pedophile joke. That's basically
think about what we did tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's basically what's happening
Yeah,
right
yeah.
I
now.
have like an entire like page-long bit about incest,
And it's super funny.
and it's a good bit. I'm
And
proud of
honestly, even if it wasn't funny, like, should you be fired from your
No,
job
certainly
because you
not.
did
No.
some stand-up?
No.
Yeah, it's
Well,
crazy.
and we saw something. This is a bit more aggressive now, but years ago about like jokes about rape.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Daniel Tosh, I think was
Oh,
under,
yeah,
the,
yeah.
under the gun.
Wouldn't
for
that be funny if somebody just raped this girl? Like,
Something,
right
yeah,
now?
and
but
so
it's not a joke.
Yeah.
exactly,
He's
and
mad.
and it was at a club. It was put on YouTube or whatever, which I mean you're not supposed to do anyway. Or comedians don't like that, but yeah. So
do.
now it's like now it's onto these types of jokes. And
Yeah.
so there's going to be a dialogue about when is it okay,
Right.
What's the and of course everything is context. I mean,
Dude,
Yeah.
so that's
yeah,
what
it's,
they did.
Seinfeld like called this though, like
Yeah.
7 years ago. Like, this is what it's turning into.
well, when he attacked, like he doesn't do colleges
He doesn't
anymore
do colleges
because
anymore.
all these
The
new
PC
liberals were like,
culture.
no,
Yeah.
I'm offended
Sorry
for
to cut
you.
you off.
Like,
Yeah.
No, it's I guess like it's there are like jokes that can be in very bad taste.
Sure.
We can recognize like the structure of a joke,
Right.
You know, and so it's are we not a fan of this? No, but it has a right to exist. Because remember
Right.
Patrice O'Neill saying this, like funny comes like my world is funny, your world is not funny. My world is deals with funny,
Right.
and a bad joke and a good joke come from the same place.
They do.
And you need to defend the right to make the attempt.
sure.
Yeah.
You don't
more-
know if a joke is good or not until you say it.
Right.
It's more or
agree with
less
that,
kind
yeah.
of like a nothing's off limits unless you're actually doing those, like Louis C.K. was jerking off in front of people. He committed the act.
Right.
He didn't just
Sure.
say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
He
he
actually
did say it a lot.
Sure,
Yeah.
and that's
He
not
said it while he
him
did it.
like doing a bit about it or anything. That was just him being a.
So there's a huge difference
yeah,
between you know,
And
Yeah,
writing
no.
a joke.
Yeah, I
And
think
there
the-
are good rape jokes. Like
Sure.
no, really,
No, there's good like
Sure, sure.
Nazi jokes
Elena,
and all.
Elena
Yeah.
has one of the best ones that I've heard.
What
mean
about
Eleno?
Eleno?
Elena. It was Eleno, guys.
Dana Gould, like
Don't trash Elena's good
I do
name.
wanna-
Trash Elena's.
What's Dana Gould's joke?
This is Dana Gould's joke. Have you ever, like, I might bungle it a little bit, but to paraphrase, like, have you ever, like, wanted to rape a clown, so you follow him to his car, and you end up having to rape like 30 clowns
It's good.
That's okay.
because it's such an absurd image.
Right.
Right.
Like, it's.
And
I
it-
don't know.
I don't know. It feels like this sort of thing is like cyclical. Is that the right
Patrice
word? I'm
O'Neill
using
would
for?
fucking just
Um,
murder everybody.
okay.
I
Yeah.
wish
Yeah.
he was alive.
It feels
I
like
wish he
these
was
like
alive.
little things like keep coming around where it's like now it's like onto the pedophile.
Well,
jokes.
I
You're
mean,
gonna keep like
everyone is having to. I watch. I work in television.
Part of the difference, I'm
And-
sorry, real quick. Part of the difference is like left movement versus right movement, though, and this is a weird alt right movement right now. It's not
Sure.
actually a left thing,
Sure.
as far
Yeah,
as
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
The
I
people
don't-
that are targeting these people
Right.
do have an agenda.
Right,
okay.
right. Very
Absolutely.
different than
Right,
like
right, right.
liberals saying, "Hey, we should probably be a little more careful."
right.
But it isn't. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's
I'd
interesting.
like to bring up a counterpoint to what we were just talking about, because you and I watched Hannah Gadsby's
Nanette
special.
on
Have you
Netflix.
guys
Oh yeah,
seen
yeah.
this?
No, you
It's
told me about it.
You watched it?
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this new comedy special on Netflix. She's an Australian comic. I believe it's her first hour special.
One that we've seen, like she fills out this auditorium, so she's been doing comedy for a while.
Right.
This
She's
is
doing.
this
Yeah.
is just the first special or thing we've ever seen of
Oh,
her.
wait.
It's,
Oh, never mind.
It's a groundbreaking special. And
You're right.
Wait, is this the one where like the trailers that she's talking about, like what it's like to be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
And she's quitting comedy.
Yes,
and
yes,
this
yes,
is
yes.
why I have to quit comedy.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant, unusual hour of stand-up. Like it's rare for a stand-up hour to make you laugh and then make you legitimately cry,
Right.
tear up. And it's a groundbreaking thing. Like I haven't seen something like this before. And she makes a very strong case for why. how do I put this? I don't know. Help me out, Scott.
Well,
she makes a very strong argument. For,
You just
Yeah, I'm
answer
sorry.
for him. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'll only say parts of sentences for the rest of the evening, because I will be interrupted.
Sorry, Scott, but
Exactly. No, but at one point when she kind of gets into the meat of her special, because it's like the first half
Right.
is material, it's funny,
Right,
and then she starts to talk about how she isn't going to do comedy anymore because her story needs to be told, and
Right.
if she's going to do it in a comedic way, she has to stop the story at the laugh line,
Right.
and like her story deserves to be heard and what happened to her and how she grew up and everything,
Right.
and the things that happened to her. And so she's like, I owe it to myself, and I owe it to people who have gone through the same thing to tell my story properly. And so the second half, and there's a part where she makes a joke about how terrible it is for a gay woman to give white men like fashion advice or something. And she's like, and that's your last laugh for this special. And like people laugh, but like she was serious. Like the rest is this. She gets into her story, and
It's masterful.
and the way she was in control the entire time.
Nice.
It's a really amazing watch, and and she she is talking about our current president and
Right.
the culture that voted him into office, and the culture that is permeating now with like the Me Too movement,
Right.
and this the fact that all these things are kind of coming to a head now, and it's
Yeah.
I'm not doing it justice. You have to watch
would it be like kind of a spoiler if I asked why she's quitting?
Yes, on some level.
Okay.
because-
Let's just not. Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
like not.
You should
'Cause I
just
do wanna watch it,
experience-
so.
You should just experience it.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And maybe you like it, maybe you don't, but it's something that you should just experience.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So everybody, think about your jokes there here on Color Circuit, where we get a little blue, or we get very real here, guys.
But I mean, she talks about responsibility for
Yeah.
what people say and how they treat other people, men treat women, and all that stuff,
Right, right.
and how we have to take this way more seriously than we are, kind of. And so it's a must watch.
Why did you guys bring that up?
Yeah.
Why I bring that up? Because I wanted to kind of offer like a counterpoint to what we were just talking about, where it's like, well, listen, like you should have the ability to like make any offensive joke you want, as long as like the intent behind it is pure, which is to get a laugh or whatever. I just wanted to, because it's a hot topic.
So hers is a counterpoint to that, saying that not everything is grounds for you to talk about.
Not necessarily that, but just no, things are still like, you still have the freedom to say whatever you want, but just be more aware.
Okay, conscientious.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah, and so that's why I brought that up.
On that super funny note, thank you. Why don't we let's do one more scene? I don't know if we can do anything based off of all that. That was horrifying.
I know, I
thanks
don't
for,
want to.
dragging it down, guys.
We could do it on the Thai
Drag it
boys.
down,
We could do it on the
boys.
Thai boys. Who's Thai boy?
What?
The soccer team stuck in the.
It was an exercise craze in the 90s that happened in Thailand.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, just to be clear, Phil thinks Thai Boy is a comedian, a stand-up comic.
Yeah, I actually thought it was a boy band.
The
or
things
something.
that Thai Boy says, my God. Ugh,
Why don't
can't
we
send him here.
go out on a Scott's Evenings commercial here? Scott's Evenings.
Hey, I've been shot. Help me.
Do you think we should help that man over there? You think we should help that man?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to get involved. What do you think, Billy?
Schmilly, I think honestly, I think
my corner
he's-
store got robbed. They stole all the Slim
Ooh.
Jims. I tried to fight them off, but they shot me.
he looks kind of
God.
uncomfortable.
You know, why don't we
Oh,
just?
no.
Oh, there's a case of Scott's Evenings right there.
Oh my
Maybe-
God!
No, don't, no. That's $44.99.
$44.99. That's a steal.
Oh my God! Let's
It's
give
usually
it
like
to-
$4,000.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but honestly, like he's on the ground.
Well,
Yeah.
we could give him some.
Yeah, give him some. It'll
No,
make you feel
give him
better.
Scott's
Let's just
Evenings.
open it up.
Let's just here.
Dude, you have to pay for it. You have to pay for it, and please drive me to the hospital.
Wait for the mist to clear.
I'm bleeding out. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh. It's amazing presentation for $44.99.
Be careful. Be careful.
Get
sorry,
some
I know.
surgery.
Oh, it's whispering to me.
What's it saying?
Drink me.
Hi, this is Governor for Scott TV. Thanks for opening my bottle.
What does it smell like?
It smells like Scott.
Oh my god, it smells like Scott. If Scott took a bath in lavender and peanuts.
Here.
I found the bullet.
Here, let me
found
just
the
pour
bullet.
this
I got
on
it.
to your wound.
Oh god, that burns so bad.
Hi, I'm Scott Brown from Scott's Evenings. And have you ever been around a gunshot victim and didn't have anything to seal up the wound? Well, now you do with new Scott's Evenings. Whenever you're around a party and it gets a little out of hand and the bullets start flying, just grab for a nice bottle of Scott's Evenings.
Cut to testimonies.
Oh god,
It burns my
it burns so bad because it was a really big bullet wound, and it cauterized every square inch of my insides. I can't move, but I'm alive.
Oh, I've been shitting for 2 weeks. And I drink Scott's evenings. And now it's slowed down. I'm pretty sure it's relieved some of the pressure.
Bill Gates here from Bill Gates Computers. Everything I do is always with the bottle of Scott's Evenings. Get it at your local Walgreens.
Hi, me and my son, whenever we have an argument in our apartment, we like to take out a bottle of Scott's Evenings. It's the only thing that brings us together of late. The only thing. Thanks, Scott.
Oh my god, did you just do the advertisement?
I did.
Oh my god! Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh,
That's
damn it.
Scott's Evenings.
I hate you, Belinda.
For that special evening.
I never express my feelings. I fucking hate you. You're the
And
worst.
scene. Thank you, everyone. Thank you
This
for
is a very
tuning
special
in.
episode of
Very
Improv.
special, dark, but very joyful evening. I've been your host, Phil. My co-host, Dill. We got Tito.
Scott.
Wes.
And, of course, thank you to the keys over there. We got 2 double keys over here. Thank
Double
you guys so
keys.
much. Megan, thank you for sticking around and providing us the laughs. Thank you, audience,
a
everybody
contagious
in
laugh.
there for helping us out. Who do we have? Steam House
Caitlin
ABQ.
Doodles, thank
Caitlin
you.
Doodles.
Steam
Monster
House
Mitch.
ABQ.
Caitlin
Everybody.
Doodles, we want to see you all the time.
That's right.
Yeah,
Thank you guys for
stick
tuning
around.
in and providing some good conversation for
Oh,
us.
she changed her color for us so we could see.
Oh,
the
thank you.
duels.
It is Color Circuit. So every Wednesdays we do this improv podcast here. So come check us out again. We'll need more suggestions. We'll have more fun, hot button topics or just whatever. Just trying to make each other laugh. Very quick round of plugs, Tito.
Spit You Bit Comedy with Mike every single Sunday at Bosie Brothers. It's a great spot. Also the Hive and on Fridays 10:15 improv show at the Box. Check that shit out on the internet to find where you can watch it physically. And then finally, me and Scott, Fruitless Journey show on Sundays.
Yeah, if you like Tito and I, but not the rest of these guys, they're not going to be there. So Fruitless Journeys, Sundays, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, right here on this Twitch channel.
We play
Twitch
video
channel.
games.
All right, guys. So Dylan.
Yeah, if you want to see awful comments on YouTube, make sure to watch my show Screen Source on youtube.com/Color Circuit, where you could see Whiskey Rose get
Topical.
her,
Yeah.
get called many words that start with many letters. All the letters. Film and television, movie news, and trailers.
Yes.
Yes, the Hive, as Tito mentioned, and also the Phil and Wes
Phil and Wes
musical. 8:30 p.m. on Saturday. This upcoming Saturday, it's going to be a fun time.
No.
T-Lab.
T-Lab, downtown Albuquerque, right across from the Box.
That'll be right after the NAMBLA presentation.
That Dylan is hosting. Go ahead.
No. I was just saying it was going to be in Albuquerque.
Oh, did you have anything? Do you?
No, I was going to say Fruitless Journey, but
Okay, cool.
Tito.
Tito took him all.
When do
Okay.
we start promoting Oppositeness?
Oppositeness, we could probably even start promoting it now.
We have a date and
something coming out soon. I don't have it in front of me, so we'll just we'll pimp it the next
I
time.
know the date and time.
You want
August
to do the payment time?
18th at 7:30
7:30
in downtown
PM.
Albuquerque at the Box.
That's right. Phil and Wes are going to be defending our title. We've held this title for several years here at Color Circuit.
Oh, so many years.
What is
That's right.
Oppositeness?
Oppositeness is a comedy debate show. Wes and I and two other comedians
Yeah.
are going to be debating us on several topics, such as pillows versus palos,
Rocks,
or
Yeah.
Pillows versus pals. The
Yeah.
classic debate.
Everybody always wonders about that. Pizza versus white pizza. I don't know. I'm not coming up with the suggestions. I'm just doing the goddamn show.
Pizza
Anyway.
versus white pizza.
So make sure you guys come check it out. I'm doing the box, the show at the box at 9:30 on Fridays and Saturdays. I'm also. Did I say 9:30? 9.
Are you only showing up at night there?
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna show up late. Fuck those guys. And I'm also doing the Hive at 10:15, right? 10:15, and then we're also going to be doing the Phil and West show again. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, Michelle.
Cut the
Bye.
stream.
Thank you guys. Cut it
Michelle.
now before we say something more fun.